hey, you know who it is. Once you see me, you can't unsee me. You know how I do it. Straight to the point. This is what I can share with you after calling about 1,000 businesses, 976 businesses from today, between today and Monday. I'm going to share with you right now. This is what you're going to experience. Some of these business owners, well, majority of them, like 98% of them, are not going to say, yes, I'm interested in selling. It's not going to happen. They're just not going to tell you that, especially right now. They're not going to tell you that, right? And a lot of people may say, well, I thought right now is, sort of economic depression going on, economic decline. Why aren't these guys, so willing to sell? Because the medical device industry, I'm in the medical device industry, or specifically the healthcare, overall sector, it lags. It reacts differently in times of depression and recession, economic decline, such as this one. So this is what I've been experiencing. Well, I'm actually just going to give you an example of a phone call, my last phone call. This is how it went. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. I said, hi, I'm the principal with Blue Horizon Industries, and I'm actually calling to get in touch with the business owner to discuss a possible joint venture. Is that individual available? This is well, sometimes you're going to get the business owner who actually picks up the phone, and you have to learn how to pivot from the original script. Just add a little bit into it. This is what I do. This is what I say to this to the business owners that picks up the phone. I simply say, thank you. May I get your name? Yes, it's Bob. Hey Bob, I explained, hey, we're an investment group and we're looking to buy medical device companies. Now, this is what's going to happen. When you speak to the business owners outright and you discuss a possible joint venture, they're going to look forward to that. And once you mention buying the company, it's going to slightly raise a red flag, just because they're going to be like, not all of them, some of them are going to be like, hey, I thought you mentioned discussing a possible joint venture. Buying my company is completely different. I'm not interested. You have to know how to take the conversation, how to take control of the conversation. I simply say, sir, we're looking to consolidate in the industry. We're looking to buy 30 medical device companies, and we are not looking to flip the companies. We're doing a roll-up. We're looking to buy 30 medical device companies, and around 2027, 2030, we're going to take it public through an IPO. However, if giant companies like Boston Scientific, Telefax, Medtronics, Abbott Laboratories, Johnson & Johnson Laboratories, if those giant tech companies are looking to buy us out, we are willing to entertain as a possible exit. But we're looking to do an IPO. That's what I tell these individuals. And the end of the business owner, he actually said, well, you guys are probably looking to buy companies low right now, given the state of the economy. And me, I'm not really, he said, I'm not really concerned about uncertainty right now. I simply said, that is true. Not all individuals are worried about uncertainty, because we're in the medical device company industry, I'm sorry. But this is what I said. I said, no, sir, that is not the way we operate. It is your price, my terms. And I can tell you, once you tell these individuals these business owners, they're going to be like, oh, wow, right? Because they're expecting, hey, this guy, he's reaching out to me. He's an investment firm. Oh, they're just looking to give me pennies on the dollar for my business. It's not going to happen with majority of these guys. They're just not going to be interested. So once you say, hey, your price, but my terms, now that opens up, they go from, no, I'm not interested, to, well, I don't really know how much, what do you need to evaluate my business, right? They're going to say that. What do you need to evaluate my business? I simply say, I just need the profit and loss statement and the tax returns for the past 3 years. I'm sure you won't have a problem getting it from your accountant, and you can get it very quickly, just like that. And I say, of course, I'll have my attorney supply a non-disclosure agreement before any of this takes place. And he said, well, okay, so what is it that you guys do actually? And he asked me again, and I explained, what we do. And he's like, hey, give me a call in 3 months. He said, exactly, give me a call in 3 months. I'm willing to sell in 3 months. Give me a call then. So if these guys aren't willing to sell right now, fine. Most of the money is in a follow-up anyway. So, and honestly, I don't reach out to these companies expecting for them to say yes right now. It's the follow-up. That's it. So that's what I want to share with you guys with, what I gained from calling about 1,000 businesses within 3 days. Now I'm looking to crank this up. I'm looking to do, 2,000 within the next 3 days. So, hey, I'm only 2.5, almost 3 months in, but I've gotten tons of results, right? It's by doing this. I wake up 5:30, 5:30 in the morning, 4-mile run to the beach, there and back. And then from there, I just get going. I crank it up. By the time it's 9 o'clock in my mind, it's 1 o'clock. So yeah, that's the way I'm operating. I'm operating at 150 to 200 miles an hour, whereas other individuals are operating at 35 miles an hour. And if you ever been in a car, when you go from 35 miles an hour to 100 miles an hour, drastic difference. It's a different feeling. You got to hold on, right? Exactly. So that's the way I choose to operate, because I want results now, and not necessarily now, right? But I want results, because if it's the wrong one, I did something right and doing something wrong, right? Kind of crazy philosophy, right? But you get what I'm saying. But that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. Don't take no for an answer. And if they don't immediately say no, they are interested in selling. I promise you that. So, hey, I'm going back to crunching the phones. So, catch you guys later.